Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.
Good morning. How can I help you?
I'd like to open a new account.
Have you filled out an application form?
Yes, and I've brought some documents along with me, too. Do you need to see my passport?
Yes. I'll just have my assistant look over these quickly and then we'll move on to the next step. Did you want to open up a checking account and a savings account?
Yes. Does the checking account come with a debit card?
Yes. Actually, both accounts come with cards that you can use in ATM machines, so that you won't have to come into the bank to make a transaction.
That's very convenient.
It is. Our customers really like it. Do you have any other questions about your new accounts?
Yes. What's the maximum amount that you are allowed to have in an overdraft?
The maximum is $1,000.
Is there a penalty for having an overdraft?
Yes, but it's not much. You just have to pay 1% interest on the account. It's much lower rate than any of our loans and it's much better than owing money to most credit cards.
That's true. Is everything all right with my documents?
They're all in order. If you just sign your name here, you'll receive your cards and PIN numbers in the mail in about 3 weeks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mr. Moon, how good to see you again.
Hello. Miao Ping, I'm here to chat with you about corporate agreement savings. What can you tell me?
Well, corporate agreement savings will be based on the agreement deposit contract signed by the customer and the bank together. So, this contract decides the terms in the line of basic deposit withheld while settling the account. So, if we look within the line of basic deposit, the interest should be counted at the rate of current deposit on the day of settlement or withdrawal.
What if I exceed?
If it goes beyond the basic deposit, the agreement will be settled at the rate agreement savings which has been determined by the People's Bank of China on the day you wish to settle or withdraw.
Right, I see. It all sounds pretty complicated to me. I think I'm going to need some more time to think about this and make a decision as to what I want to do. Good morning. What can I do for you?
I want to buy a car to facilitate my life. But I don't have enough money. Could you supply a loan to me?
Oh, I see. Would you mind telling me your monthly salary?
Sure. 7,000 yuan per month.
Okay, we can supply you a loan. How much do you want a loan?
200,000 yuan. By the way, what about the interest rate?
It's only 4.5% for 1-year loan. Do you want to apply now?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, please fill out this loan application.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure.
To get around your difficulty, Mr. Brown, I'd suggest that you reduce your order by half. You can send in an trial order later.
Well, I'll consider the possibility. By the way, when do I open the LC if I want the goods to be delivered in June?
A month before the time you want the goods to be delivered.
Could you possibly effect shipment more promptly?
Getting the goods ready, making out the documents and booking the shipping space, all this takes time, you know. You cannot expect us to make delivery in less than a month.
Very well, Mrs. Wang. I'll not reduce my order. I'll take the full quantity you offer. And I'll arrange for the letter of credit to be opened in your favor as soon as I get home.
When will that be?
Early next week. In the meantime, I should be very pleased if you would get everything ready. I hope that the goods can dispatched promptly after you get my letter of credit.
You can rest assured of that. We'll book you order and inquire for the shipping space now, so that shipment can be effected within 2 or 3 weeks of receipt of your LC.
That'll be fine. I appreciate your cooperation.
Very good. Well, thanks to your cooperation, our discussion has been very pleasant and fruitful. I sincerely hope that the volume of trade between us will be even greater in the future.
By the way, Mrs. Wang, we have a mind to do joint participation with you on Japanese arts and crafts in our market. Would you entertain this proposal?
Well, this is something new. A few of our friends from Europe have also suggested that we participate in joint enterprise with them dealing in some of our goods. We think there are a lot of details to go into.
If you feel our proposal is attractive, it is estimated that business to the extent of over 20 million marks can be done in this manner.
Naturally, I appreciate your efforts in pushing the sale of Japanese arts and crafts. But I'm not in a position to discuss your proposal today. I must first talk to our director, and discuss it with you some other time.
All right. Anyway, I'll be staying here for another 2 weeks. But I'm looking forward to having something done in this respect.
We'll talk about it next time. Now that everything is settled, let's have a cup of tea, and take our minds off business for a change.
I'd like to open a savings account. Can you tell me how to do it?
Okay, you have to fill out the form. And let me see 3 identification cards or documents.
I have the driver's license, a membership card and my passport. Would we do?
Let me see them. Yes, they're okay.
What is the minimum amount I can deposit in an account?
You can deposit an insure amount of $10.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Fang. It's good to see you again. What can we do for you today?
Hello, Miao Ping. I'd like to open a foreign currency account today.
That shouldn't be a problem, Mr. Fang. Have you got your certificate of use of foreign exchange account and the foreign exchange account opening notice with you? Our most widely used currencies are US dollar, Japanese yen and Hong Kong dollar.
I need to open a US dollar account. Trade with America is going up each year.
We will transact this for you as soon as we can after the materials you have given me have been checked and verified.
Good, thanks. I look forward to hearing from you. Next, please.
Could I purchase euro with RIB here? I have to stay here for months.
Yes, the rate for cash purchases is listed on the Electronica screen, so you have seen the rate of exchange.
Yes, I have known of it.
How much do you like to exchange?
20,000 RIB.
In what denominations?
It doesn't matter, but leave me some small changes. That will be convenient in daily life.
Right. I will exchange for you now. Please sign the exchange form giving the name and telephone.
Well, could you change them too? The dollars. I want to change them into Swiss francs.
Okay. Wait for a moment. Well, I am sorry, but we are not authorized to exchange coins because it is low and we do not have enough foreign coins. In this case, you'd better change $2,000 to Swiss francs.
It doesn't matter.
Please sign the memo on the bottom and keep your money and memo.
Thanks a lot. Goodbye.
Welcome to the International Business Department. How can I help you?
Hello. I'm Ms. Dawson from Lexington Software. I need to send these documents to Vietnam via L.C.
No problem. I can do that for you right now. Have you checked the documents?
I have, but I have never done this before, so would it be possible for you to double-check them?
Of course. That's all part of the service.
Thank you. I don't think there should be any problems, but just to be sure.
Don't worry. I'm sure it will be fine. If I do have any queries, I'll call you, okay?
That's fine. Thank you again.
I'd like to open a current account.
Certainly. May I see your Social Security and your ID, please?
Here you are. I wonder how much interest can I earn from a current account?
Oh, current accounts don't pay out interest.
Why is that?
It's primarily designed for business transactions. That is, writing checks to pay for bills, buying things and sending money. We won't expect a large amount of deposit in a current account.
I see. How do I draw money for my own use then?
Hello, sir. How can we help you today?
I need to find out some more information for L.C. I would like an outline of responsibilities, both ours, yours and the beneficiary, please.
Okay, to start, the conditions are specified by the buyer and may include insurance forms, way bills, bills of lading, customs forms, various certificates.
Okay, got it. Is there anything else I need to know before we go ahead?
Just that, in effect, a basic letter of credit is a financial contract between the bank, the bank's customer, and the beneficiary, and this contract involves the transfer of goods or services against funds.
That sounds fine, thanks for that. Let's go ahead.
Mr. Edgar, hello. How's business? Still booming? What can we do for you today?
Well, I'm here to get some help from you. I was hoping to have someone who we can deal with exclusively. On a long-term basis, if that's possible.
What we can do is to assign you a customer manager. That way you can just deal with him. You don't need to deal with anyone else.
That sounds perfect.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chen. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I will go to mainland China for a business trip tomorrow, and I want to change some Hong Kong dollars into renminbi.
How much do you want, Mr. Chen?
1,000 yuan, please. By the way, what is today's exchange quotation?
The rate is still high for other foreign currencies. The exchange rate for Hong Kong dollars into renminbi is 1.053 renminbi yuan to $1.
Oh, I see. Could you please split the 1,000 renminbi into hundreds and tens?
Certainly, sir. How do you want it?
500 in 100 rib notes and the others in 10 rib notes, please.
Yes, Mr. Chen. Here you are.
Thank you very much. Welcome to EBA. Do you need any assistance?
Yes, please. I'm hoping to get a mortgage from you and was wondering about your interest rates.
I see. We offer personal housing loans, or mortgages, at a rate of 0.42% per month.
That's pretty much the same as have been quoted at other banks.
We offer many different payment plans. Would you be looking at long-term or short-term? Are you looking at a 10-year repayment plan?
Definitely. I want to get my mortgage paid off as soon as I can.
Then we can certainly help you with that. You see, for shorter-term loans, We can offer an even more competitive interest rate.
That does sound interesting. Is there anyone available I can talk with about this in more detail?
I'll get our mortgage advisor for you. Please take a seat. I won't be a minute. May I help you?
Yes, I'm going to Europe on business and I need to purchase some traveler's checks.
That's no problem. Which currency would you like to buy?
I think euros will be the best, as I'll only be in mainland Europe.
Of course. Do you have your passport with you? How much would you like to purchase?
5,000 euros will be sufficient, thanks.
Please fill in this form. How would you like it? In 100 euro checks?
That would be perfect, thank you.
I haven't received my credit card bill yet.
Which credit card are you speaking of?
My MasterCard.
We sent that bill out a couple of weeks ago.
I never got it.
Your bill was mailed already.
What am I going to do since I haven't received the bill?
If you haven't gotten it yet, then you should probably take that up with your post office.
Can I get an extension on my bill if it does happen to be the post office's fault?
If that's the case, you will need to provide proof of their mistake.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. Call back if you have any more questions.
Hello, sir. You're here to discuss the network settlement service, right?
Yes, that's right. We want as much info as possible before we agree to anything.
Yes, it's important to be all clued up before you enter into any agreement. To make full use of the network settlement service and take advantage of the whole banking system, we provide internal fund transfers, account inquiry, agency clearing to name but a few.
So, do you think our corporation will be eligible for this?
Yes, and it's extremely simple. All you need to do is make a network settlement agreement with us.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.